Today, I'm going to be talking about the degenerate tool called DEXTools.io. If you're a full degenerate like me and you like making money in cryptocurrency, which by the way, from my research, there's literally nothing more lucrative. The safest thing right now is treasuries, United States treasuries, which is returning 4% a year. 4% a year on $100,000 is $4 grand. Nobody can become financially independent with $4,000 a year. Maybe people in other countries, but I live in the United States. So in this video today, we're going to be talking about the degen tool to make money with DEXTools.io. Keep watching. What's going on, everybody? Alex back with another video, and I'm getting back to my bread and butter. My goal is to make money in the bear market because there is no other financial asset class that can get me these type of returns. So I'm going to dive into DEXTools.io, which is a tool that I use for degenerate altcoins. Now, let me be clear. What I'm talking about here actually has credibility. I've made millions. No, I haven't actually. I made 700,000 in cryptocurrency trading and millions in the crypto market. I want to be very clear with you guys. And I have made about $120,000 using these types of tools in 3 days, buying Shiba Inu before it got listed on Binance. And I have all the transaction proof, and I give all of the proof and everything of my entire life in my free group. So join the free group, pin comment below, go to the pin comment and join the free group. I dive into all types of financial education, wisdom, sound knowledge, as well as degenerate, crazy, non-gambling, because you're going to use risk management. If you're watching this video, I also want to just say, please, 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 risk management is like 95% of the equation. If you're not using risk management while trading these cryptocurrencies, you will lose your money. If you do not, let me say it one more time for the people in the back that didn't hear me. Let's switch angles. If you do not use risk management in this market, you will get wrecked. Why? Because these coins will go to zero. There will be coins I buy that goes to zero. One more thing I want to say. You can get a free risk management martingale tool on Coinpicks.io. If you Google search Coinpicks.io, we have a free tool at the top. It says risk management. Let me show you over here on Coinpicks.io. You see at the top it says risk management. Another thing to say, I refuse to make any buy signal calls on my YouTube channel publicly anymore. Please support me through the bear market by purchasing one of our groups. We have a signals group for $97. And we have the inner circle with full-on coaching and a high-quality community of 7, 8-figure earners and all outstanding people. That's where I spend the majority of my time. But don't get crazy. Don't get mad at me. I have a completely free group as well. So both links will be in the description below. Check them out. Let's jump into DEXTools, DEXTools.io. Now, first things first. They have this kind of screener at the top. I use it briefly. I look at it a little bit because 96,107%, it's likely not a scam, but it's likely a maneuver that doesn't relate to actual real price action. It's probably somebody moving liquidity from one pool to another. It's not 100% legit. I'm going to be honest with you guys. So be careful with these massive, crazy, all out. The percentages are crazy, but like it's not actually real. Daily losers, I mean, who cares? Who looks at daily losers? Actually, you should, because in the daily losers, in this tutorial, look, coins will drop 99.89%. Look, coins will drop 99%. So if you don't use, let me say it again, risk management right here, Coinpicks.io, go over to Coinpicks.io, click risk management. If you don't use the risk management calculator, I don't know what you're doing. You're wasting your time. You're wrecking yourself. You're putting yourself in a horrible position. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. And I've gone over this martingale calculator so many different times. So reference my other videos. My goal is not to waste time in this video. I want to jump straight into DEXTools. I don't look at the socials too much because the information could be off. And I know social media, so I do my own investigation of the social media accounts. I also will kind of go into the hot pairs, not so much. If we look at what they say about hot pairs, top visited pairs in the last 24 hours. So they're talking about search traffic or people opening it in DEXTools.io. I don't know. What I like to look for is a couple of variables, and this is going to be a simple strategy. The first things first is I want to talk about the golden rule, risk management. I will say it a million times until you guys get it. But the first step is to look for an ecosystem with actual liquidity. So what does that mean? there's all types of ecosystems, layer 1s and layer 2s, and all different types of different application ecosystems. Don't go into an ecosystem with low liquidity. If it has low liquidity and it has no liquidity, then you're shooting yourself in the foot. Like you're setting yourself up for failure, because you're going to the ecosystem and then you're buying the coin within the ecosystem. Don't shoot yourself in the foot. Step 2, look for a big event. And I'll give you some gems. I'll give you some direction in this video. I refuse to make buy calls or sell calls because I do have a signals group right now, so I'm not going to do that. Not only that, but people are always like, Alex, you're flip-flopping. You have no idea what you're talking about. I am primarily bearish right now, but I did buy some coins because I do believe there's going to be a short-term pump within the next couple of days. I'm trying to monetize on that, and then I'm going to short the market again, and I'm just boom, 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 making money all over. So that's the step 2. Look for a big event. I'll talk about the big events that's coming up. Step 3, look for liquidity on the decentralized exchange itself, which, by the way, DEXTools.io has a liquidity tool that makes that super easy. And then step 4, look for newer coins. And then step 5, what I usually do is I look for the newer coins that match all these characteristics, that have a good marketing outlet, good marketing. And if you use risk management, you'll be straight. Diversification, risk management, these assets are so scary. Be careful. But today in the tutorial, we're going to go over what I think is the most useful. I could make other parts to this. So again, subscribe to the channel, like the video, turn on the post notification bell. There's a little bell icon. If you click it, you get the videos first. Let's go into it. Look, on the right-hand side, we have a couple of things. We have custom filters. The cat's out of the bag. Arbitrum is right now killing it. Now, I want to show you something. Arbitrum 1 just got a significant amount of liquidity. Look at that. Start of March, it went crazy. And it's also the biggest layer 2 right now. When it comes to layer 2s, they have the most liquidity. So I went into step 1 and I said, okay, let me join an ecosystem that has liquidity. Boom, we got one. Arbitrum, okay? So let's go into step 2. Look for a big event. Right now, we have the Federal Reserve meeting happening literally tomorrow. And not only that, but we also have the Arbitrum airdrop. 2 big events that's happening specifically with the coins that I'm trying to pick. And that's what I want to do. I'm going to capitalize on that. And then step 3, this is where DEXTools comes into play. If I open this up right here, we can jump into the custom filters. Here, let me show you the filter that I made before I show you the coins. So if I go into the actual filter, I picked liquidity of 50,000 to 200,000. Now, the reason I picked that is because I'm looking for degenerate plays, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. Previous Alex that didn't use too much risk management would have looked for liquidity starting at $1 million. Liquidity starting at $1 million is so small. It's so small. 50,000 is borderline scam. Now, the reason why I do this is because, again, I rely heavily on risk management. I rely heavily on risk management. I do not care if some of these trades actually go to zero because it doesn't matter to me because I understand risk management. So please hear me out. The beauty of this is the upside is crazy. So you'll lose some, but some of these coins will pump like 1,000% for real, which is a 10x. And if you put like $100 in, you got yourself $1,000 from $100. So you only lose 100, but the upside is 1,000. And some of them do 3x's and 2x's. Some of them go up 100% in 24 hours. The beauty of this is that if you could time the direction. So for example, after the Federal Reserve meeting, I do think it's going to get bearish. So I'm buying these coins, letting them ride up, and then it's going down, and I'm getting out before they go down. Which brings me to the next point. I didn't put it on the list, but super important. Take profit as quick as you possibly can. Once you get a 50% pump, 100% pump, whatever you feel you're comfortable with, take your initial investment out as soon as you possibly can. These coins will go to zero. They will pump like 800%, and then the next day literally go to zero. I'm talking about in less than 24 hours, less than 4 hours sometimes. So keep your eye on it. Keep your eye. You can even put price alerts in this actual, application, and just please keep your eye out on it. You will get wrecked if you don't know what you're doing. And then we also have a couple other things. I look for a minimum number of swaps. So I keep it bare bones and basic. I want to make sure there's actual swaps happening on the coin, and it's not just one swap. If it's just one swap, there's one person putting it in. And then I just simply go through it. So this is the strategy. I literally go through them, and then I analyze the social media. In the inner circle, which is on Coinpicks.io, my paid group, we do have an entire system that analyzes fundamental analysis-wise how these coins operate and which ones actually have credibility and which ones don't have credibility. All the way from the team members. Are they anonymous? Are they showing their face? What have they done in the past? What is their credibility? To the most important variable, which is the marketing. Do they have viral marketing tactics? Are they on YouTube? Are they on Twitter? Is their engagement fake? These things, we have an entire checklist where you literally go through the checklist, check off the box or whatever the case is, and rate your coin, and it'll tell you what coins do good and which ones do bad. It's not perfect, but it gives you the credibility behind this. And that's what you really need, because remember, these coins are borderline scams. So if you could identify, for example, and I've done this before, I've done this with Shiba Inu. If you could identify a low market cap coin that, for example, hasn't been launched on CoinMarketCap, right? I bought Shiba Inu before it got launched on Binance and CoinMarketCap. So before it was on Binance and CoinMarketCap, I put in like $7,000. It turned into 120 grand. This is how you make big gains, guys. But what happened was that it had enough fundamentals. The fundamentals were sound. The coin was sound. The fundamentals were sound. And it got launched on this website, which is like a top 20 website in the entire world. So DEXTools allows you to see the coins before they even get put on the big websites, the promotions. Like, it's like, imagine, for example, you can buy a YouTube video, and that's what these coins are. This is a good analogy. Imagine if you could buy a YouTube video before it goes viral. That's what basically I'm doing right now, is I'm buying coins that are going viral pretty much because of the marketing purposes in the community. And I'm, riding it up and then selling it at the top. That's what I'm doing. And then a lot of them are going to zero, but I use good risk management and it's fine. So like, this strategy has been my strategy for the longest time. It obviously works better in the bull run, but in the bear market, as you can see, there's coins popping off, hundreds of percentages. Like, I actually saw this one yesterday and I was going to buy it and I didn't, like an idiot. But if we look at it real quick, there's all different types of, this is a large candlestick. I don't know if I'm comfortable with buying into that specifically. It's selling off, but that's a huge candlestick. You got to be able to gauge these things as well. This comes with time and patience. And you see my save list on the right here. These are not that good. I haven't purchased any. I'm just kind of researching them. But you'll look at, for example, the Twitter, and you can look and see, okay, they got about 6,000 followers or whatever the case is. Okay. There is another coin I just bought that has 270,000 followers. So, I'm looking for things like that, things of that nature. If we look at DEXTools, it's pretty much like any other, website. The tutorial, look, there's all types of stuff. My goal is not to go into that. My goal was to go over the features I actually use. We'll make a part 2. We'll make a part 3 in the future. And that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys have any questions, leave some comments below. I'm going to be uploading videos way more frequent. I have a lot of time now. So I'm going to be showing you guys basically how to trade for real in the Web3 space, like for real trade, like down, dirty, with good risk management. My goal is, how can I make more than 10% a month? If you compound more than 10% a month, it's exponential gains, okay? It's serious. Like, I want to show people true financial independence. And the thing is, if you guys have been watching my channel, I have been talking about a lot of marketing too. Look at the hand-in-hand skill set. The one skill set you guys should learn in crypto is marketing. Why? Because it works in investing and it also works with actual cash flow. Like, I've talked about this so many different times. People just don't want to hear it. They're lazy. They don't want to, I don't want to be an influencer. Well, you want to work your job. What's better? Becoming an influencer and learning marketing, which, by the way, becoming an influencer doesn't mean you have to be on camera. You don't have to be on camera. What's better? Think about it. What's better? Becoming an influencer and being able to stay at home and make videos all day, right? And invest at the same time, or working a 9 to 5. You tell me. People are like, they make all these excuses. The excuses. Look at me. I'm in my room. I'm in not boxers. I'm not in boxers. Running pants on, and I'm chilling, bruh. I'm chilling, and nobody's screaming at me. I'm screaming at you. I don't have a boss telling me what to do. But a McDonald's cat. It's great. And I want to show you guys how to do that. Marketing is one of those skill sets that people should learn. You need to learn it. Not only for investment's sake, but also for cash flow's sake. That's it for this video. If you like the quality of this content, hit like. If you don't, leave some constructive criticism. Subscribe for more video updates. And like I always say, if you don't get with it, you will get left behind. Catch you guys in the next video.